Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, how's everybody doing?
What's up? What's up, everybody? And let me say hello to Robert.
Hi,
Oh,
how you doing? How you doing, Tyrone?
oh, hey, Tyrone's in the house. Hey,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's been a busy weekend.
I'm telling you. Hey, man, what you been up to?
I've been all over the place. I've been at the NHL All-Star game. I've been down to LA to the Grammys. I've been down there in Atlanta trying to figure out what's going on with Candy Barris. I'm all over the place.
Hey, Davy.
Hey,
Okay,
Daisy.
so we might need to put your picture at the airline so they can move around a bit.
So now they can just get me fast, go through these lines a little quicker.
Just take a cane with you or get in the wheelchair.
That's what it is. Hey, Bud Files.
Okay, y'all. Y'all know we're the rundown. We're top
Hmm.
shelf. We serve it up straight, no chaser.
We put that hair on your face and your chest.
Oh shoot. All right. You messing with me now. Okay. I know this is your thing. You in the studio, so let's get it with the Grammys, y'all.
Oh, let's before we go to the Grammy, let's do a sad note for Carl Weathers, Apollo Creed.
Oh yeah.
He
Okay.
died at age 76. They said it was natural causes right now, so they don't know. They say it's natural causes, but they're taking down. He had a commercial in the Super Bowl. I think they're trying to take it down and rework it before it go. But I think they should have left it up.
Okay. Yeah, I tend to agree with you.
Yeah, I think they should have left it up. They shouldn't take it down. At least that's the last thing we're gonna see of him as an actor doing the commercial. I think
Okay.
they should leave it up.
Yeah, the most, you know what, 76 is a good age. And you know
Hmm.
what? The thing that I most remember him for, I've seen other, shows that he's been in, but
Hmm.
the Apollo Creed,
He played that to the T,
didn't he? Ooh, wee.
and I was mad he died. Was it in three, three or four?
You know what? Yeah, I can't remember which one it was, but yeah.
It is when he did. James Brown did "Coming to America,"
Coming to
and
America.
he had to fight the Russian. I think it was four.
Oh,
I
the
want to say
Russians
it's
killed
four. Yeah,
him with that one blow. Okay. You know
yeah,
what? Yeah, yeah. And then that's why the other ones came up with his son, like after the
right.
okay.
Yeah, and
Hmm.
then Sylvester Stallone messed his own self up. He's not in Creed two. Is it two? Yeah, two.
Hmm.
He said he didn't want to be part of that, and now he saw how successful it was. Now we want to try to get back in. No, it's too late now. They already got you dead. You can't come back. Uncle's gone.
Yeah, we don't want
So,
no supernatural stuff. So,
like, what's happening here?
all right,
But since we're in LA, let's talk about the Grammys.
let's do it.
Let's talk it. Did you watch the Grammys?
Yes, I watched the Grammys, and I
Okay, okay.
was. You know what? This is one of the times when the Grammys have actually been worth watching for me.
Hmm.
They did that show right. I don't know who produced it, but I think it was done rather well. What about you?
I thought it was pretty good. I like how they mix some of the old school artists with the new school. I really don't like that song by Luke Combs, the one with Tracy
The
Chapman,
one with
Fast Car.
Fast Car, you didn't like it?
I always like Tracy's. I even when I hear it on the radio now, I'm like, I'm still iffy. Hey, Deb. So I'm still a little iffy when I hear Luke Combs' version.
Okay, but did you ever like Tracy Chapman's version?
Oh yeah, I love Tracy's.
Okay. Did
I
you
love
ever
Tracy's.
did you notice, Robert? My girl is 80 years old. Don't she look good?
She looked good. She looked good. She looked good. Tracy, I was like, okay, Tracy, you got this.
I know, come through, Tracy. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
oh. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
doing her thing. She still sounds good. So I was
Yep.
glad to see her. I like how you alluded to the fact that they have the older generation artists, and they was bringing them back so that the young people could see and experience them.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? That was really really nice. Yeah, 80. Yeah,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
then the other woman, I'm gonna get to her in a minute. Joni Mitchell though. Um,
She
well,
look old.
she old, but she was still out there singing.
Yeah, she was out there the first time on the Grammys.
Exactly.
First
Because
time.
she won her 10th Grammy that night.
Yep.
And for those of you, I hate to get off of Tracy. Let me just jump back to Tracy real quick. So Tracy, 80 years old. I want to give her due.
Yep.
And she had that man Combs,
Luke Combs.
on that song. And I was like, okay, that's pretty cool. I just like, and then she was standing and she was doing her thing.
Yep.
She looked like she could have been in her 50s or 60s.
Mm-hmm.
Out there doing that. So
with her little salt and pepper hair. I like that.
Yeah, she didn't cut. She didn't cut. Yeah.
Yep.
So cool. Now, Joni Mitchell. You all probably don't know who Joni Mitchell is, but if you do a Google or YouTube search on the greatest hits, Joni Mitchell's greatest hits, I guarantee you've heard her music.
Her song was sampled by Janet Jackson.
Ah.
So Q-Tip produced it, and it was sampled by Janet Jackson.
Okay.
So if you hear the song, then you know you hear it, you play, oh, that's Joni Mitchell. It's an old time song mixed in.
Okay, so a couple of the songs, you guys, in case you didn't know it, is one is called Both Sides Now, and she's a folk artist in my opinion. So she goes, I've looked at things from both sides now. Now y'all gonna say, oh, that's She got another one called Big Yellow Taxi. And I forgot how that goes, but it's something that everybody knows.
Yeah.
So make sure you all do a search on her.
Yep. She's up there with Peter, Paul, and Mary to me. I love Peter, Paul, and Mary.
Right. As a matter of fact, it was a show I think called Mama Cass's, and they actually had a video with her on the show, and she was saying, "This is my friend." So I love folk music, y'all.
Yeah.
I always loved it, even as a child. How about you, Robert?
Yeah, I like it. Like I said, I love Peter, Paul, and Mary. Puff the Magic Dragon was my song. So,
what was you puffing on? That's what I want to know.
I was too young to be puffing on anything but the little toy cigarettes. The ones you go to the corner store, you just blow the smoke out and think you did something, and then chew on that hard gum.
Okay, but who was the guy in that song, Margaritaville? She was in that era.
What's his name? Yeah, cause I listen to his channel all the time.
Let me look at that real quick, cause he did. Let me see, Margaritaville. Singer. Okay, Jimmy Buffett.
Yeah.
So he did Margaritaville, wasting away again in Margaritaville.
Yep.
He did that, and then one of the ones I liked was Kokomo. That wasn't him. I'm sorry, that was the.
No, that was someone else. That was the Beach Boys.
But he had a lot of folk music, and it just kind of gets you. It's either going to get you like a little bit somber, or it's going to make you really, really happy. It's like Saturday driving down the road kind of music.
They call it yacht music a little bit. They could put him in that category. You just mellow music.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So who else? Who else was I know you're gonna bring up. I'm gonna let you bring up Taylor Swift, but I got something to say about something that happened.
All right, let's go with the rap. SZA. She won for Female Record of the Year, which I like.
Yeah.
And she redid her video of that song, Kill Bill, and I'm like, all right, just a little scary thing going on here. What's going on? But she did a great job. She did a great job.
Yeah, she did. And she got recognized for it, which was awesome.
Right. And there was a young artist getting recognized for something. So you gotta give them credit for that.
Okay. So now What about this thing with Taylor Swift though? Now you
Mister,
don't like Taylor.
Mrs. I'm surprised I'm winning.
She got
17 times. 17 times. You got to let it go. 17. Just get up like everybody else. Just get up, get your award. Say what you got to say. Sit down.
I guess she thinks somebody else gonna win, or something. But anyway,
It was nobody in her category.
Taylor Swift,
Mm-hmm.
has topped the industry. She has now 4 Album of the Year awards. 4, you guys. And the only ones close to her won 3, and that was Frank Sinatra, of course, the great Stevie Wonder, and then there's one other person. Let me see if I got it in my note. Paul Simon. And Paul Simon was one of the guys. He was with Art Garfunkel, and it was called
Simon Garfunkel.
Right, and so he did the songs like what is it? Shoot, I can see them now singing.
It was in The Graduate.
If I could save time in a bottle, first thing that I like to do. So it kind of reminds me of folk music too. And yeah, The Graduate, like you saying, Robert. That Graduate was something else.
I love that movie.
Too cool, Mrs. Robinson. I bet you would like that movie.
I did love that movie.
Being a young man and getting seduced by an older woman. She taught him the ropes. She really did.
And that's how I learned.
All right. I ain't saying nothing. But yeah. But with Taylor Swift, so she really, I mean, nobody's ever done it with the Grammys. Okay, 4, y'all. So now, but check this out. Why did Jay-Z get up on the stage with their daughter? And I don't know why they keep doing this, because little crazy man did it before.
Kanye West at the MTV Awards.
And they're talking about, well, she should have got an award. I mean, she's got more Grammys than anyone. Yes, she does. But
32.
Why do you keep saying? Yeah, and she's been nominated 79 times. So she just don't have Album of the Year. But now you're going to make it where she never get it, because people are funny about things like that.
But I think she should have won it for Lemonade. I don't know about Renaissance. Lemonade was a good album. So I think she should have got it for that one.
I agree, but I just think it's so ignorant. What do y'all think, audience? It is so ignorant to me to get up there and do that, because that embarrasses that woman. Not embarrassed her that much this time, but the first time when Kanye did it.
But it's like they don't want her to win, because the first time it was Adele. Adele came back with 25.
Well,
and
the bomb.
Adele's all right. I would have gave it to Lemonade. Adele's good, but I would have gave Lemonade that Album of the Year to Beyonce that year. I don't think Adele had a whole album everybody was listening to. Everybody listened to Lemonade from the top to the bottom. It was a song everybody enjoyed.
I have to agree with you on that.
So
I think it was just Adele. I remember that. Wasn't that Adele's first year out and they gave it to her? Second
or third, because all her albums, I think it started with 22, then she went 23, 25. So
okay, because one year I was in California and I was in the kitchen cooking and I had the Grammys on. And I heard this woman singing, and I was just like, "Oh, who is that?" Because I know she had won. And then she was singing. I went out there, and I was just like, "Oh!" I was like, "Go, girl!" And I mean, the whole audience. Do you know how serious it is for an audience of your peers to stand up and clap like that? Everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, that was cool. But yeah, what you're saying about Lemonade, and I do agree with Lemonade.
Yeah, Lemonade, it got people carrying hot sauce in their purse now.
I've been doing that before that.
Right. You know, and I carry hot sauce in my bag, in my book bag, because I don't know what these people got. I gotta have some kind of seasoning on there.
Right?
So you know, mess around. I got salt and pepper too.
I hope it's kosher. Okay. Anyway,
Yeah.
but I just think it's ignorant when they do that, and so like, I know she had to me it seemed like it's sour grapes. So
Mm.
you know, some people they want to say like, well, you know, just keep on and keep on and keep doing it until they have to give you your just desserts. I don't agree with that. I'm like, do it because you want to do it and you know that you
Right.
do it. Whether
But
somebody wants to give you an award or not.
but Beyonce and Jay-Z, and a lot of them, it's a lot of artists, they only come to the awards because they know they're gonna win the prize.
Okay.
If they don't, they're not gonna win the prize, they're not coming. They barely come. They say we have to have our own. Okay, we got the BET Awards. They don't come unless they're going to get an award. You know, they don't come. Oh, they're not going to perform. They're not going to do this. You have to support your own.
True.
So if you're not supporting your own, so why do you think the Grammys or people who barely listen to black music is going to pick you? They're going to pick Odell, Taylor Swift. They're going to pick everybody over you.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't be mad.
True.
Yeah.
And you know, you can't care about it because you have to have
Right.
I would expect you to have a tough skin in that business. So,
Mm-hmm. And this is the
so,
business you chose to pick. You've been doing this since you was a kid.
right. And you know, voting is very subjective. It
Right.
just is. So anyway, I'm glad that they heard up and got through with that because I hate when they do that. But like
Mm-hmm.
Miley Cyrus, okay, she won her first Grammy,
First one.
and
And I didn't even know she had a song out.
okay, and then she got a second one the same.
Mm-hmm.
So I
Yep.
was happy for her. She looked good too. She didn't look like crazed or anything like that, like she normally does to me.
Mm-hmm.
But now let's talk about your man, my man too, because I like him. What the heck happened with Killer Mike?
The first thing I want to know why they didn't televise his award. He swept it. So Robbie, he beat Drake. So if you're listening, Robbie, he beat Drake. Just to put you out there. So he swept the rap category, but they went back to not showing it on TV again. And remember, they boycotted in 1988 when Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince won theirs. Rap industry boycotted that one.
Mm-hmm.
Then they did again in '98 when Jay-Z won, but he thought DMX should have won. He had 2 albums out that year.
Mm-hmm.
So they avoided that. Hey, Kenya. So now they're doing it again, and you just celebrated 50 years of hip hop last year. But now you're not going to put us back on TV again? So you're bringing us back to where we were. We're not progressing anywhere. We're just going backwards now. You just showed, okay, we're going to show 50 years of hip hop, and that's it.
Yeah, that's not cool.
Yeah. But I was happy for Killer Mike, going back to our story. Killer Mike swept it, took everything.
Yes.
And then they arrested him.
That's 3, right?
3. And then they arrested him. Handcuffed him for not, he didn't assault somebody, it was third party assault. So why are you arresting him for something he didn't do? And then they let him go at the end of the show. So he couldn't even go on stage and say thank you. You know, when Jay-Z was up there, Jay-Z could have called him up there.
Yeah.
You know, but they didn't do that.
And then he wasn't arrested. So I'm like, why y'all feel the need to go in there and do that? You know, it could have waited to whatever.
Yeah.
But now y'all wanted to do that. And then, like you said, they didn't even televise that he won.
Yep, that he was. Look how they arrested him. But you look at Will Smith. He went up there and slapped Chris Rock. He sat through the whole show.
Yes.
No one said nothing.
Nothing.
That was assault right there on TV with millions and billions of people watching. Come on. That didn't make any sense to me.
None at all.
Mm-hmm.
None at all.
Yeah.
I didn't like that. So, you know, there we go again. And the discrepancies, you know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And that didn't make any. It didn't make any sense to me. But that's what they did. You know, they just trying to take away. They're saying rap is so violent. We can't even go to a award show. That's what they're saying now. First, we couldn't do concerts. Now they're saying we can't even go to a award show. Well, the police coming into us. But rock and roll has been doing it for years. They trash the room. They do everything else, but they still have a.
You're right.
But they still have a show. They still get to go on their multi-million-dollar tours and everything else.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Well, Billy Joel did his first new recording after 30 years, and he performed on stage. I thought that was pretty cool because I used to listen to Billy Joel.
And that's his first song he did in 30 years?
Yeah, yeah.
It's 30 years, so.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Best New Artist went to Victoria Monet.
Yep.
That was cool.
I like that one.
So yeah. And two more things. Did you see Fantasia's tribute to the Queen of Rock and Roll?
That's how you do a tribute, everyone. If you're gonna do a tribute, that's how you do a tribute.
Yeah.
You know the words, you could dance to it. She went to the audience and got engaged with everyone. Oh my gosh.
That was awesome. If you go on YouTube and just look up moments or just look up that particular one. Fantasia tribute to Tina Turner. Awesome. Yeah, you sure did miss it, man. She was talking about Jay-Z.
I like what Jay-Z said, and he's right. We got to keep going until we become the chairman and everything else. But
that ain't what he said, though, Robert. I wrote down what he said because I rewound it to go back. And what he said, and I didn't agree with him. He said, keep showing up until they give you the accolades you deserve. No, you don't wait for anybody to give you anything. You just keep doing it because if
you want to do it. Yeah, but if we don't, he's saying if we don't come to the awards, because he was talking about boycotting. Oh. Yeah, you got to keep coming to the awards because once they see that you're not coming to the awards, they go, oh, we knew they were, full of junk anyway. So
now that is okay. But what I didn't like, I'll just reiterate it real quick for Kenya, is that I'm tired of them coming up there being, having sour grapes, talking about, well, she should have won this, and she got more Grammys than anybody. I'm like, that's sour grapes. You're going to make it where she'll never get it because y'all keep talking about it. Stop that. She got 32 other wins.
But like you said before, we got to get people who listen to our music too. They can't just listen to Adele and Taylor Swift and just say, oh, that's the best album out. Yeah, she sold a lot on her tour this year. I give her credit. I got to give her that. She sold a lot. But you got to give it to the best music. And Renaissance has some good songs. But they're the older folks, and it just like the presidency. You get the older folks trying to vote on young people's stuff. It's not going to work.
But
you gotta get people in there.
Shows too,
mm-hmm.
And then, like you said, everybody doesn't support, their own shows. Like unless they're not showing up. I've seen that at the NAACP awards and things like that, and then somebody else has to accept the award for them. So show up. So people can say, well, we like you. We think you're deserving of a win.
Yeah.
But don't expect a whole nother industry to give you what you believe that you deserve and then get an attitude about it.
Yeah.
Where do we live you?
Because right now, they might as well just change the Rock and Roll Express Hall of Fame because you got all kind of music. You got R&B going in there. You got rap going in there. You got folk music. You got everything. It's just not rock and roll anymore.
Right. So you got for sure. Go ahead.
So they got to change. They got to do something better. Change the name because everything is intertwining now.
Yeah. So, okay.
We there. We're back.
Yeah. So now, the women. I have to say it. They dominated. The Grammy. So I was Yeah, and I was like, oh wow. I mean, they just took it. I was like, come through, ladies. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's all I had to say about the Grammys. Unless you
Yeah.
have anything else to add, yeah,
It's
glad you brought
some of the
that information.
some of those outfits. I was like, what are y'all doing?
You come
So
on now, it's the Grammys. It's the Grammys.
you going to one? I forgot who it was. She looked like she had a whole ostrich on her.
Uh,
It was a nice big white hat, but it was too much.
who else did that? Aretha Franklin. I looked like Big Bird one time when she
Yes.
danced to one of them.
Yep. Yep. And look at what's her name? She came in looking like wearing all that meat. What's her name?
That was the one that sang Poker Face.
Yeah, Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
She came with the dress full of meat. I'm like, hot. Who wants to sit next to her?
I know.
Rotten meat all day. Yeah. But Janelle Monáe, she looked very nice when she came in. There's a lot of people that dress to the T. John Baptiste. I just want him to get longer pants, but he looks nice. He did his thing.
Okay. Okay. Well,
So
moving right along. Since we was talking about the Grammys and Taylor Swift, congratulating her on that fourth win,
mhm.
album of the year. I don't know what y'all think about this because I'm getting tired of it. People keep bullying Taylor Swift. They bullying her from everywhere now. So now they was bullying her for her politics, okay? Because she was like, she didn't like Donald Trump, and she, put her considerable weight
Mhm.
and the current president, Joe Biden.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so they bullying her for that. You should see them MAGA people. They losing their mind. They think she gonna come out and start, campaigning for him. Okay.
Mhm.
And then the relationship between her and Kansas City Chief player Travis Kelce. So
Mhm.
and they bully her for that. They don't want her at the games. Now this man is a multi-million-dollar professional athlete, and you mean to tell me that if his girlfriend is in the stands, he gonna mess up? Come on.
It's over. They don't want to see Taylor anymore because it's oversaturated. We saw her all summer. Now that's the guys want to hit. That's their thing. They want to watch football. Every time they show a play, he doesn't play. They're paying over to her. All the brothers sitting there in the playoffs, sitting there taking his shirt off, acting a fool. So
that was funny.
yeah, he grabbed the baby and brought it out there because he wanted to see. So nobody want to see that no more. They're like,
What's his brother name again? Do you remember?
I forgot his brother's name, but nobody want to see them. I'm glad he retired.
It's crazy. He cray. Because
Yeah, he cray cray.
he looked like a. Listen, if I had seen him jump out like that in front of me, I would have shot him. That's we got a photo of him. I wish I had it. I gotta start bringing the photos back. He was just like, huh?
Yeah.
And he was coming toward me. I'm like, no, he ain't gonna put his hands on me.
She said, I'm from Chicago. You don't mess with us. I'm from Chicago. Don't mess with me.
He was scary, but he had a lot of fun. And he was saying that he was talking on a show with it may be something just he and his brother was doing. And he was telling his brother, my wife was telling me, don't act no fool when you see, Taylor Swift, and everything, don't be all drunk and acting a fool. And he said, well, that's the way I was when I met you, when we got together. And his brother was rolling.
Said oops. So,
but
yeah.
Them jumping on her, but I'm like, I know she can handle it, but I'm tired of it, and I want to know what the chat thinks. Nobody has said anything. Maybe you all don't care, but I was just wondering, like, if it just me?
Don't worry, she's gonna write a song about it. She's gonna have a whole album about it.
She does, and she got a new album coming out, by the way. She announced
She do.
it went on the stage. She announced.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
it's something. I can't
So
remember.
we're gonna see what happens now.
Yeah, and then
Oh,
hopefully her and Travis, stay together for a while. Cause she gonna write about him if they break up.
whew. Poor Travis. He
She
gonna
gonna,
be.
you think she gonna dog him?
She gonna dog him, especially if he lose the Swifty Bowl. Soon as he lose that Swifty Bowl, it's on.
They're not going to lose. I know you
She
want.
talks about all her men in the album. That's right, Deb Deb.
Yeah, yeah. Certainly
Yeah,
does. So they know not to mess over her. Cause they know they're gonna
but they
be
still do.
immortalized. They're gonna be
They
immortalized on vinyl.
they still do. It doesn't matter.
What she
Can
did?
remember, those are the ones you got to watch. Remember, she was with
No.
one of the Kennedys.
Okay, look. Mariah Carey, even though I loved her music, I knew just by the way she floated around, I was like, nah, that girl got some issues. I knew it, and it
Mm-hmm.
started coming out. Some of
Mm-hmm.
them are real divas. You know, I
Yeah.
think Taylor. I don't think she. What they call it? The old people used to call it smelling herself. I think she still is pretty much grounded. That's
Okay.
what I think. We'll see. We'll see the
We're
truth.
gonna find out. We're gonna see in a couple of years.
Yeah,
We're gonna
because
see
Travis to make his own album.
it. Oh Lord, I can imagine this.
Okay.
Wow.
All right. All right. Let's keep it going.
And
Oh, I forgot to tell everybody. Please, if you didn't remember, please thumbs up the live stream. We
mm-hmm.
appreciate it. And share it out. You know,
Yep.
you don't have to just share it on your social media. You could send a link on a text message. Say, hey, I like this show. Check it out.
Yep.
We appreciate that.
Yep.
But make sure you
And
hit
re-
the up.
and remember, guys, Valentine's Day is coming. Go to paparazzi and grab
Oh,
your stuff from MzKim. You can't beat it. Get your gift certificates. Get it. Don't wait till the last minute, and then you be all messed up on Wednesday talking about what I'm going to do. What I'm going to do. Get it now.
let me show since you saying that, let me show you all
Mm-hmm.
something. I have these available, and man, I'm probably gonna get. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But y'all got to see this, okay? These are available on my website, and I'm gonna put the website in.
Hey ladies,
It
don't
comes up.
miss out on these dazzling encrusted white rhinestone silver football
Look
helmets.
how gorgeous they are.
They are all the rage. You can find them at my website, MzKim'sBlingBar.com.
I got those on my website, y'all, for $25. But if
Mm-hmm.
anybody wants one here, I'll give you a special for $19.95. Those are diamond-like encrusted rhinestones on a football helmet and a silver chain, and they are available at MzKim'sBlingBar.com.
Mm-hmm.
I'll put the website in here. Okay, while I'm doing that, Robert, go ahead with your next topic.
Well, how many people watch Housewife of Atlanta? Because I stopped watching a couple years. I jump in here and there. But someone that's leaving the show, she's been on it for 14 seasons. And
Wow.
she's about to go. Candy is leaving. She says she needs a break.
Okay.
She says she needs a break. And she said her friends were asking her, why are you still on the show? And she told her, I guess it was something for her to do. But the last season, they were just attacking her. And they just going back and forth. And it was just her and Kenya versus everyone. I was like, this don't even the new people was coming out. I was like, what is going on here? Kenya says she doesn't watch it and she lives there. They're gonna have to get Kenya on the show.
Yeah.
No.
Well, that's interesting. A lot of those shows I had planned on trying to watch, but then when I would see people like throw a drink in people's face or hit somebody,
Yeah.
I was like, But it has some value to it, Robert.
It's entertainment, but after a while, you grow up and stop watching it. You're like, this is, who cares?
Look, Dan says, I hear you. I can't watch reality shows. Too much unnecessary drama.
Yeah, I watched 90 Day Fiance, Married at First Sight.
Now that's real drama. Those.
Yeah. So I'm watching all those shows. 1,000 Pound Sisters. I'm watching all kinds of shows. Yeah, the two sisters that weigh over 1,000 pounds, and they both had surgery. So I watch all the reality shows. I'm in the studio. I got to do it.
You're right. Well, God bless them.
So it's all the stuff, and like I said, I was in New York on Saturday at Saturday Night Live, and watching J Lo perform. And her track fell out her hair.
Oh wow! She had a hair malfunction, huh?
In the very beginning, if you watch it, in the very beginning, when she was shaking the hair, so she threw it to the ground. One of the dancers came and scooped it up and put it to the side. But if she did all right, she just didn't need to twerk.
Okay.
She didn't need to twerk at the show. I was like, you don't have the body to twerk, J-Lo. Just need that for the younger group. You're 57 years old. You don't need to twerk.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, you got to let her know that.
Yeah, next time I see her over there, Jenny on the block, and next time I see her,
tell me how that goes.
Tell her, don't do that no more. I got Ben Affleck. He ain't gonna say nothing. I'm popping right in the mouth.
Well, as you mentioned Saturday Night Live, Nikki Haley. Do you all know who Nikki Haley is?
Yes. I love that in the monologues in the very beginning.
Right. But I didn't love it. I'm gonna tell you why. Well, part of it. She's the ambassador and the United States, and she's also the governor of South Carolina. Well, she did,
No, she's not the governor. She's a former governor.
That's what I said. She was.
Yeah. She ran for office too.
Right. So now she did a little skit on SNL, and basically it had her up there as herself, and she was had people asking her questions, but one part she was talking to Trump, and she was saying, the person who was playing him, saying, why won't he debate Nikki Haley? And they had them acting a fool, and I was like, well, that's good, because I in real life I would
want to see that,
to see something like that. I'm like, what, are you afraid, and you don't think you have to do it? I would like to know if he can hold his own with Nikki. I would like to know if Nikki can hold his own with him, since it looked as if Hillary Clinton couldn't do it.
Right.
Okay. But the other part was that when a lady in the audience, it was a young Black woman, she said, so if you could tell me what was the main cause of the Civil War? And then she said, it starts with an S and it ends with a slavery. Like that. Because Nikki Haley just can't answer the question, it seems like. She answers wrong all the time. So in the skit, she said, yeah, I probably should have said that the first time. Live from New York. It's hold it. This is not something that's worthy of a skit, talking about slavery and how you couldn't answer the question, and you still answered the question.
But she kind of answered it. She was on the Breakfast Club on Friday.
Yeah. I heard about
and she kind of answered it. She said she answered it wrong the first time, and she tried to clear it up with Charlemagne on Friday. She still really hasn't answered the question, but she really do have to answer. And the person that was asking the question is from Boston. I forgot her last name. Her first name is Ayo. She's on The Bear on Hulu, on FX.
Okay.
So she's she was the main person, the main guest on that show that night. But
Okay.
so that's what that was. So they was trying to get her to answer the question. She still hasn't answered it really, but she needs to answer it. Just come out and just answer it.
So she doubled down. She went on SNL, the
Yep.
day after that. And I'm just like,
Hmm.
but why make it funny? It wasn't funny,
Yeah.
like, yeah, I probably should have said that the first time. Okay, and then go right into live from New York. It's Saturday night. I'm like, so can we have a little more with that? Yeah, I probably should have said that the first time, and that was wrong with me because I actually do know my history, and slavery
Right.
was the main cause. And everybody would have clapped like, "Yay!" And then they could have had the woman ask the question like, "Oh, never mind." That would have been
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. But Saturday Night Live is always trying to make something funny. So they don't want to be too political. They make fun of politicians, but they don't want to be too political because they want to try to stay in the middle. So
Yeah,
that's why I think they just told her, all right, when that pot comes, say live from New York at Saturday Night Live. And
yeah,
you're right, Kenya. She won't acknowledge it, but she kind of acknowledged it on the Breakfast Club. She said we have to acknowledge our past to know where we're going to our future. So you can't be like my man from Florida, the governor there, just wanted to demolish the whole thing like it never existed. So
DeSantis.
yeah, you can't just say it just never existed. We need to get over it because we dealt with 400 years plus
They don't want
of
to talk
being a
about it.
slave.
They don't want to talk about it. They don't
They
want to
don't
talk
want to talk about that. They just want to talk about what they've done and how we progressed and made things out of nothing. Yeah, because we helped you and we did it. It
Yeah,
wasn't you out there picking cotton and being whipped and being captured and
right.
couldn't go nowhere. It was you're inside the house.
Our people did things. If y'all ever get a chance to look and find a book full of inventors, black inventors. Our people created things because necessity is the mother of invention, and that's what was
Yeah.
done. So,
On 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 my morning show, I do something. I give a Black History fact for the month of February, every day in February.
okay.
So we invented the potato chip, the hand mixer, the refrigerator. We were
Mm-hmm.
engineers, the traffic lights.
Right.
We we invented so much stuff. The light bulb, even
Yeah.
though Thomas Edison tried to take credit for it. We invented so much stuff. If we go back to Africa, they wouldn't have nothing here. The curling iron, the super soaker.
Well, that's the reason why we're the superpower that we are today is because we
Mm.
had a bunch of free labor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that's what happened. So anyway,
Yeah.
we know
Yeah.
that. We ain't had to go on into that. But yeah, so I just wish that she had done better and not make it like so ridiculous on
Mm-hmm.
SNL. I think she could have added a little bit more and then laughed at it.
Yeah.
I would have left it then, but it kind of left me with shock value when she did it. So
A bad taste. Yeah.
yeah. All right,
Yeah.
all right. You got anything else, Robert?
Hey,
Hey.
Tanisha. Did you see where Patrick Mahomes' father got arrested for DWI?
No, I didn't, but I knew you would bring it up.
Yes, he got arrested for DWI. I'm like, why are you doing all this crazy stuff before your son gets ready for the Super Bowl? Because that's going to be the number one question this week. As soon as they start the interviews on Tuesday and Wednesday.
That's a bad omen. And if I was him, I would just say no comment on that.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Rico.
Ricola.
Yeah, I'm like, that is crazy. Why would you? They're trying to find anything and everything just to see what's going on. They already got Taylor Swift. Now you got your father sitting in acting silly. I'm like, just tell everybody to shut up for a week. If you're gonna win it, win it. Just let me do what I gotta do.
I'm speechless. I'm just speechless. I'm like, right before that reminds me of what happened in Atlanta when the Atlanta Falcons was on their way to the Super Bowl. And I can't remember his name. I think I blocked it because I was living in Atlanta. I had bought me a bird shirt, and jersey and everything. And that fool had his wife there, his children. He was the captain of the team and his mother. And he couldn't keep his butt at home. Down there
in trouble.
Area of town where all the 25-cent meth head hookers were. And got arrested. And I said, good for him. Good for him. Because with the kind of money he made, he could have went down to one of the Midtown hotels, could have went up in there, paid a couple grand. Nobody would have ever known about it at all. And he wouldn't have been possibly bringing a disease back to his wife.
My big sister's in the house. Hey, Ann, how you doing? Yeah.
So what did you think about that when that happened? And now look at this. It's like, why are your family tripping out right before you got something big to do?
I don't know why they do that, but I was happy because my team won.
Who were they playing up against that day?
The Falcons were playing the Patriots. Sure was. Because remember, they were up by halftime.
Yeah.
And they were all celebrating. They were doing their thing. We came back and we swept it all at the end.
Because once his whole team realized, what he was doing. Look, my cousin had money on the game, and I took the phone. I said, when I found out what happened, I said, this is the sound of your money, and I flushed the toilet.
But see, that game, Atlanta, they were playing so hard the first half. Remember, that was the first time they'd been there.
Right. Yeah.
Patriots been there. Okay, play a slow, steady game. We had Tom at the time. He threw that one pass.
Is that when Deflategate was there? Mr. Deflategate.
Was it that one?
I can't remember. Go ahead.
I think it was. It probably was that one. It was that one of the Seahawks. Okay. But he threw the pass and he caught it, and that changed the whole game. And they were all tired because they was too busy doing the dirty bird by the first half. They doing this, doing that.
You don't ever do that.
Here come Robbie. I knew it was.
What do you say?
And Robbie, and I give Robbie credit. We were sitting there. Me and Robbie was watching it. I was about to put the food away.
Y'all know it.
I was mad. And Robbie called the whole game, that whole second half. That's why I knew Robbie had a great football mind, sports mind. He said, this is all they got to do is this, that. Robbie called that whole second half like he was on the field himself.
On the field, right?
Yeah, Robbie, I was like, wow, Robbie called it all the way. And the next thing you knew, the whole house erupted. We're ordering Super Bowl shirts, jerseys, and everything.
I know when something like that happens, it's like, because I know, because I was in Atlanta, and I was really rooting for them. I'm like, and everything. And then when I heard that morning, it just made me I said, that fool done went out there. I'm like, if I was his wife, I'd kick him in his rear end. I'm here, your children here, your mama is here, and you go and try to find a 25% hole? Really?
And Robbie said we had the GOAT. We did have the GOAT at the time.
He wasn't a GOAT then.
Tom Brady was the GOAT. He was the GOAT back then because that was his third Super Bowl.
He himself to be a GOAT, but he is. I mean, no. He is.
Yeah.
Nothing against Tom Brady. It's just that the teams that I like, he did not play on. Now, when he went down and he played on what was he on?
Tampa Bay. So Robbie said he's been the GOAT since 2014.
Well, that wasn't 2014, though.
Was it?
No, because I remember that in Atlanta, and I was in Atlanta. Until 2009. So yeah.
Look, Robbie will say it in a minute. He knows sports. I give him credit.
So, anywho, I want, right now, the thing about some sports people. My husband is included. If you don't like the team because they beat your team, you go for the other team. I'm like, see, I'm the type of person, if you play well, you play well. And I have to be careful when I'm out there because I might see a good play on a team that's not my team. And I'm like, oh, that was the bomb. And then I just like, oh.
Yeah.
You know.
Robbie said the Falcons 2017, and my sister's phone died.
2017. Well, it must be another game I'm talking about then, because I know when I was in Atlanta. And I was just like, I can't believe this. So maybe it wasn't the Patriots that they played. It was something else. And I remember, that was a way long time ago that happened. So it was somebody else. So check that out, Robbie Jr. And see when that was. Because that food, I'm glad you're back, Annie. I'm so glad you're back.
Hey, sister, you got to charge that phone, sister. I don't know why you don't charge it at the beginning of the day, but...
Okay. So, Robert, you're gonna go for San Francisco, right?
I am going for San Francisco.
Why are you doing that, bro? Why? You ain't.
I told you.
San Francisco.
I like San Francisco because that was the first time I started really getting into football. Super Bowl 16, Joe Montana.
And
so,
Jerry Rice.
Yep, and I remember we went for ice cream. We came back. There was an earthquake in Boston. And during the halftime, we were like, "Oh, what's going on?" So that's the first real good team that I appreciated.
Okay, well, I'm ready for Kansas City to get that little revenge on them from stopping them from being, the 2 consecutive at one time. So regardless of who wins, if San Francisco beat Kansas City, then they was a doggone good team and they deserve to win. But I won't. I want Kansas City to win so they can have that too. Don't shake your head, man.
No more Swifty Bowl. The Swifty Bowl is over.
Okay, y'all heard it here. So y'all know I'm gonna rub it in his face now. Cause see, he talking trash. See, I try to be nice, just like if Shannon was here. I be trying to be nice. I'm like, okay.
We're gonna find out on Sunday. I'm gonna miss half of it because I signed up to work. I don't know what I was thinking, so I'm gonna miss the first half.
You do that?
So I gotta crazy. I just forgot about the dates, and then I looked and I was like, oh shoot, I already signed up. So.
Well, at least you get
There goes George Shannon right there. You bring him up, he comes up.
Yes. This the man right here. I love talking trash with Shannon. Lord have mercy. That's my brother too. But oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
He hate him and Patrick has the same name. He Patrick Mahomes. And I'm like, he ain't never did anything to y'all. What y'all hating for? And they say, oh, his brother or his wife. I'm like, that sounds like the argument between Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton. Everybody hated her because of her husband.
Mm-hmm. I think this is the only time me and Sean Shannon's on the same page. We both want the 49ers to win.
No, please don't let them win. Because they try to jump on both of them. Because they go.
Shannon, you got to come up next Monday. When they win, you got to come up the next Sunday.
Lord, they're gonna be coming for me. I got to be ready.
Oh yeah, we coming. We are coming.
I got to be ready, Lord.
We're gonna you better have every excuse written down. I want you to have them all down.
I'm gonna have my Winchester for y'all if y'all come for me.
Now she want to shoot us down. Look at this.
My Smith and Wesson. People, what?
Look. Don't bring Chicago to the Swifty Bowl.
Look, Chicago, you ain't got nothing to worry about with the Bears at all.
Oh, Patriots either for a couple of years.
All right.
So
we done laughed and talked for a while. Does anybody want to come up? If they would like to come up, look at this.
Or Robbie, you see where
anything to do with him. He cannot control them. My husband most definitely cannot control me.
He could tell them to shut up. You messing me up. You're already in the public eye.
But they don't have to, they don't have to receive it. They don't have to do it. I don't know what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm sure some other people, that's on the teams, have people that's crazy and act a fool too. I don't know why they're doing that,
Yeah. They make it loud and clear.
Yeah, it's embarrassing. If anybody would like to come up, I'm going to go ahead and drop the link just in case. Don't be scared. Robert's not.
Don't be scared. And if not, I have a couple of trivia questions. See if y'all can answer it about the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, let's get some people up here. We can do that.
Yep.
Robert Jr. said the brother threw water on fans and the wife complains publicly too much. He threw water on them. What you did that for?
Thinking he's his brother.
I don't follow him or her. I just don't. Because I'm concerned with them at all.
They normally do it in the crowd during a big game, too. I think I remember that, Robbie.
Oh, shoot. I had to lay hands on him then.
But they're in the box. You can't touch them. When you throw the water down, you can't get in the box.
But I thought the box was closed.
You can open the windows.
Really?
On a certain box, you can open the windows, yeah.
Okay, because the boxes I've been to, they were closed. There was no, there was just
right.
grass. There was no.
It counts where you're at on the box. So when I went to the box, I was on the opposite side, so you couldn't open the windows. Okay. But if you're closer towards the fans, like the brother was, you could jump out the window, go in the fans, So
he was.
It counts where the box.
Well, they don't do it like that for NFL. I was going to ask you, was he on the side where the fans was against his team or whatever?
They have boxes on both sides.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why I like going to the college games, and because everybody sits on opposite sides.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of thing.
Yep.
So, okay, well, come on with the trivia, because if they decide they want to come up, then they will. But it doesn't look like anybody's coming up so far.
Okay.
Unless you got something else that you wanted to talk about. I'm trying to see, was there something else that I wanted to get off my chest? I got to get it off my chest now because Robert talking about putting hair on your face and on your chest.
Look, I can't wait till next month to cut this down, trim it up and make it look good. I got to have my winter look right now.
Okay. Yeah, I can't think of it. I talked about everything that I really wanted to talk about.
All right, Eddie, another 49er. Okay.
The bullies. Who is this? I know who it is. Y'all something else. But you know what? I understand why people do that. What they do is when the Patriots was winning. Information man.
Thank you, Information man.
Thank you. That's so nice of you. Y'all, listen. If people in the chat do not know about Information Man show, do yourself a favor and go to his channel. He not only has Information Man show channel, but he also has Prime Sports Media. Now that's where he gets down into, especially talking about Coach Prime. And I love when I used to be over there talking with him and with all those people that was talking against Coach Prime. And that was the first time I really started going at people in the chat. Now that's how excited I was. You're welcome.
Yeah.
Hey there, Boss Life Online is in the house. We got a super chat from Information Man show. Thank you. And
he gives great information about Black history every day. I'm on it every day looking at it. So he gives you great information. So go over there and support Information Man. He gets, if you want to know about YouTube and your algorithms, he'll help you. He'll tell you about it.
Yeah, that's true. Boss Life Online, she has a separate channel. I'm gonna put these channels in here because I didn't activate Nightbot tonight, but I'm gonna put those channels in the. Well, actually, let me see. Information man, I'm gonna make you a mod so you could do it yourself. How about that, sir? Because I'm
Mm-hmm.
a mod on his channel. And
Mm-hmm.
let me see, Boss Life Online, put yours in the chat too. I want you all to do me a favor, and you won't be, upset about it. And go and make sure that you subscribe to these channels. Okay? Rico, let me see, is Rico a yep, Rico's a
Rico sub mod.
so all my moms, go ahead. Absolutely, sir. I like you in pinstripe better, but blue looks good on you too.
He has a travel agent, a travel channel too. Information man, go over there. He has plenty of channels. I've He doesn't know I'm in a lot of his channels. I'm just in the background, but I watch him.
Be in the
I'm
bushes.
I'm in the bushes. I'm on YouTube when I wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning until I go to bed. So I'm on everybody's channel. Sometimes you just don't know I'm there, but I am there.
Absolutely, information man. You've always
Yep.
been helpful to me when I'm promoting my jury and things like that. And
Hmm.
as a matter of fact, let me get this last promotion in for you guys to see this. Valentine's Day is right around the corner, but I want to show you all. Let me see. Oh, this is a good one. Um, Maybe I'll just show the actual pieces that I have. And you all make sure when you come in, if you perhaps forgotten, go ahead and just do a thumbs up for me. Check
Yep.
this All right, y'all. Thank you all for what. Thank you all for watching. I just want to give you guys an idea of what I have right now, so that you can go
Hmm.
to the website, get your jewelry now, people. Take a look at this. Okay, Robbie Jr., I'll get you. I'm gonna pick you up in a moment. Okay. Let me show you all what I got right here. These are red hearts. and they have a gold backing. Beautiful. Everything here is only $5. I'm gonna show you all an example of what you're gonna find over there. Look at this chandelier, gold earrings. I have a ring on right here. This is a heart earring. Ring, and it's abstract. Beautiful ring right here. I've got my heart hoops here, so I'm showing you all some of the Valentine's Day items that I have. And I have a whole category full of nothing. Look at hot lips right here, right there. Those are the hot lips for everybody. I also have on the earrings that I have now. I have those, and I also have the necklace that goes with her right here. These gold pave earrings. They're only $5. I have a flat shipping rate of $4 right now. And then I got the blue butterfly earrings. So you guys, I have a lot of cute stuff in the back. And this is just an example of what I have. And I have the website link that is already in the chat. Thanks, you guys, for taking a look. And make sure that you send it out. I'm going to bring up Robbie right now.
Oh, it's about to get hot now.
Hey guys, I'm here with my roommate Matt.
Hi guys.
Hi Matt. Hi Robbie.
Hi Mr. Game.
Y'all gotta move in together.
It's like split on our screen, so we can barely see us.
Yeah.
Okay. Turn it sideways.
Oh, you got
it's on my.
There you go.
Perfect. All right.
There you go. There you go.
All right. I talked to Robbie earlier, him and Matt, and they wanted to debate me about music. About today's music and my day in music, 70s, 80s, 90s.
Okay.
And I keep telling them my music, we have substance. We talked about different things. Their music talked about the same old thing. How they're going to get the girl, what they're going to do to the girl, and they're doing this and doing that. There's nothing else that they're doing. So I'll let you stop, Robbie.
No. You go first. You make your original, your little thing. I'll be able to argue that because Because
I look at it, my music in the 70s, the 80s, 90s, hip hop. This is what we're talking about. It's hip hop.
In 2000, we're in 04.
All right, 2000. I don't listen too much 2000, but 80s, 90s, a little bit 2000. They talked about different things, different categories. They had comical rap. They had political rap. They gave you information about Black culture. They had their little gangster rap, the males and the females. They did all that. Y'all talk about the same exact thing the whole time. And it's all mumble. It's 3 minutes of mumble. I don't understand a word. I don't know how y'all going to remember this when y'all get older. We're going to find out. I can remember rhymes. You listen to me. I listen and I recite the rhymes from 1986 when we were in the car. I told you, and I tell you the samples that they use from the 70s all the way to now. I show you and I teach you the difference, right?
You try.
Oh, I try. Okay.
You try.
Okay. Well, I must admit, though, I listen to music in different genres from different decades, and I can pick out music that I like and dislike in each one. But there are a lot of new up and coming people who I kind of like that girl. I listened to some of her music, Victoria Monet, that won.
Yeah.
Like that. I was surprised I liked Megan Thee Stallion. But I do understand what you're saying, how there's a lot of after each decade, we lose more and more how do I want to say it? Impropriety. It's like you just get when I was growing up, remember we had Rick James singing Super Freak? Now,
yeah.
10, 20 years before that was unheard of.
Mm-hmm.
Unheard of. And my parents was having a fit when I would play it. And then they had
Yep.
Queen the Sheets. Unheard of. So they were just tripping over that. But then fast forward 20 years later, and they were saying, "Oh, I want to, and I want to." I'm like, oh. So it keeps changing. It's relative. That's all I got to say about it.
Yeah, and they don't have a mind on their own to come up with their own beats or our own hook or anything else.
Oh my
The
dang.
ghostwriters.
Well, you know what?
He was crazy.
You get mad about that. I don't know what you guys think about that, but I get mad when I hear something come on and it sounds like something back in the day when I was in my heyday, and then I'm like, "Dang, they sampled that."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Come up with your own." But then again, I do appreciate that they're paying tribute to them.
Yeah, I give them that much, but what they're saying in it, I wouldn't want them to sample my music.
What?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you one that I hated. I hate it. Okay. Do you guys remember or know anything about what was okay, Sting. He did this song and it was called Every Breath You Take.
Mm-hmm.
Now, P. Diddy or Puff Daddy, whatever he was called when he actually did it, he took that song, made it his own, and he was just like, and I liked it. So I actually bought it, but I never heard the beginning of it. And when I heard the beginning of it, he was like, it's just hard for N word sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I can't believe it. I
Mm-hmm.
can't believe he took that song and did something like that to embarrass, me and the rest of the people. I couldn't stand it.
And it's supposed to be a tribute song at that for Biggie.
Right.
Go ahead, Robbie.
Okay, Robbie.
I
And
think
Prince.
the hating from the older generation is crazy. I don't get it. I never understand. Not really you, MzKim, but my dad, he hates. Like, I don't understand. Our music has no substance, but you don't listen to any of the words.
There are no words.
There are words. You just don't want to listen.
Okay.
Well, Robbie, I heard this song. I can't remember the artist's name, but I think he was this artist who used to do these commercials for Irish Spring. And he said, all I want to do, he said F-U-C-K, but he said it when you couldn't really understand it. And I was just like, why is he saying that? Why does somebody want to hear something like that? So it was impossible for us to do that back then. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. How it just sounds different, but I think the substance is different. Like,
okay,
I feel like now you do have rappers that talk about like actual things. Like take Lil Baby, 2020 dropped a whole song for the Black culture. I'm sure the older generation has no idea what's going on. They know like when he's talking about COVID, but they don't know the whole song. They know like a word.
Well, I'm willing to listen to it. Because I don't follow it. I don't follow. Once you get past a certain age, for most people, when they get busy with life, because life be life, and and the kids and everything else, they don't really pay as much attention as we used to when we were your age. So
and I think that's what it is.
Introduce it to me, and I'll listen to it. I'm open to it.
But I try to listen to Robbie's some of his especially when he's driving. He's in control of the radio, and I'm like, this is the same beat 5 songs in. No. I'm like this. No. I'm like, can we do something different? Can we hear something different? I don't want to hear about what he's going to do to this girl 5 different ways. I'm tired of it. Tell me how you're gonna buy her and treat her nice. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get her to the bedroom. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. I'm like, Jesus, no imagination.
Off the light. Yeah.
If you listen, it's in there. It's in there in the majority of the songs that I'll play in the car. You're not listening for it.
Why? When he kicks her out? That's the only time I hear that he's nice to her.
No. This is another case that you're not tapped in. You're just not tapping. You're not.
I listen to music all day, Robbie. You know that.
No, but I think the issue is like the old, like your generation thinks that what plays on the radio is what we listen to, and that's not true at all.
Yeah, I know that's because we're two totally different generations. So I know I try to teach you what I grew up on. You do give me some of the stuff that you listen to, but I listen to some of the stuff I don't know what it is until I listen to it on TikTok. You send me a little TikTok, I hear the music. Oh, that's cool. Then I hear the full song. I said, "What in the world is going on here?" It doesn't make any sense to me.
Cheyenne said it's the same thing generation, but some rappers are just really provocative.
Yeah.
That depends on like where you're from, the crowd. That definitely, in like the style of rap you're going for, that definitely like leads into it. You know, like a guy like Drake, it's gonna be a little provocative, but not as bad. But if you take a guy like, I don't like a King Von, like obviously like you're setting yourself up for different genres. I don't think the genres are like clear for like the older generations. Like we understand like who's in what genre of rap. I don't think you guys know who's in what genre.
Yeah, I don't know drill rap from this rap. No, I don't know that.
That's what I was gonna ask. So what you're saying, Robbie, is that within rap, the umbrella of rap, now there's separate genres in it. So like they got what, hardcore, like with rock and roll, they have acid, you know, they have, you know, the hard, the heavy metal. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, so basically it'll be like it will be like melodic rap. And those are the guys that are like, I guess sometimes like a Drake who's more like a singer, like they're more singers, but like they are rapping. And then there's like the New York drill that's super violent. And there's like the Chicago drill. And then there's like the lyrical, like J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar guys out there. Then you kind of have like the Rod Waves that are like kind of rappers, kind of R&B artists, but they're not really melodic. Like it just depends on like what you want to listen to. You can find the music that you want to hear in our generation.
But who do y'all have right now to teach me a lesson like Public Enemy? You know, teach me something about my culture. All right, Kendrick Lamar, I give him credit. He does a little. But who else? Who else do you got?
J. Cole, to a certain degree, Drake. Honestly, I'd say
what about that young man from Chicago?
Culture. Like
he's not young anymore. That guy Chance the Rapper. What genre does he? What subgenre does he fall under?
He's like melodic, lyrical. Like he's like in between. Like he, depending on what he's making, depends on what he is.
Okay.
But then, you know, we had storytellers, we had Slick Rick.
But
But
they're telling a story too. You're just not
but
listening.
it's a comical. You know, you have Fresh Prince, Slick Rick, Biz Markie. You know, he sung off key. Yeah, he said.
Okay, then that brings me to the next argument.
I never
How
liked
is someone like Biz Markie who could not sing and sang, and his biggest hit was him singing, but Drake, who made like 4 or 5 classic rap albums, they're like, oh, he's not a rapper anymore.
Who didn't win album or record of the year last night? Just wanted to say that Killer Mike did. He swept that category.
He shouldn't have won. That's like the Academy like blackballing like the newer generation because it's the same thing. They don't understand the story. They're not connected to the art.
Like we said earlier, it's a lot of people that vote for the Grammy who don't listen to rap. They don't listen to our music. But Killer Mike has been around so long, you know, and Drake got his awards, you know, I give him credit, but that wasn't for him. Killer Mike he put a message into that whole album.
Time out. Drake had album of the year. If it didn't go to Drake, it needed to go to Metro Boomin. What are you talking?
Did you listen to Killer Mike?
No, that's how irrelevant that.
So how are you going to say it wasn't a good album if you didn't listen to Killer Mike?
we heard Drake's album. Drake
Mhm.
dropped one of the greatest albums that he's ever dropped in a while. I would be like, I first heard it, I was like, yeah, he doesn't really have a skip. Okay, Metro Boomin came out with a great album. He's a producer, but he's like transitioning into music. Great album.
Mhm.
Features. You had other people who dropped way more influential albums to our culture right now.
I'm sorry. Here's somebody that said, "Who is Killer Mike?"
Hey,
Look, there you go. There you go.
See, and Killer Mike, he's been around. He was with the Ghetto Boys at one time. He did songs with Outkast.
And what
Killer
happened?
Mike's been around.
What happened as soon as he got arrested? That's putting on for the culture right there. That's who's
He got arrested, but he didn't do the assault. It was someone else that did it. It was a third person. They took him in.
Arrested. They handcuffed him and took
They
him.
handcuffed him. They detained him. They detained him, but he didn't get arrested because after the show was over, they let him go because he had nothing to do. It was a third party thing. Had nothing to do with him.
I'm telling you right now, if Drake won Album of the Year, he's not going to be arrested.
No, because he's too busy sitting there to work with Rihanna.
Well, Rihanna's with A$AP Rocky, so that just shows you're not tapped in at all.
No, but he's still mad at Rihanna because he's with A$AP Rocky.
Yes, because they had a thing. This is why y'all don't get the story.
Let it go. She's had a baby with someone else. Let it go. Now you just gonna bring it up. You're still getting paid every time she sing the song.
Drake literally
We're gonna do this. Okay,
Rihanna
hold on.
4 or 5
This is what
times.
we're gonna do.
And then
This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna mute everybody so y'all can hear me. Now, this is what it is. 2 more minutes, 3 at the top on this subject, and then we're gonna go into the trivia. Okay? Thumbs up? Thumbs up? Okay, I'm gonna unmute everybody now. Okay. Because we're talking over each other. Or you all were. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Robbie.
you guys don't know the artistry that went into Drake's album. Because Drake,
Drake.
Everyone knows Drake's career. His whole thing was like, it's been him and Rihanna on and off. That whole album were disses to Rihanna the whole time. But if you don't know the story or anything that goes on, you don't know that.
Mm.
So
And Rakim is one of the greatest lyricists of all time. Okay.
Robbie wouldn't agree.
So
He's
he was desperate.
He's all right.
So
To understand words.
Okay.
yeah.
Well, y'all go ahead and okay. So I want to see what I can learn from Robbie and young man. Tell me your name one more time.
Matthew.
Matthew. Okay. I want to learn from Robbie and Matthew because we have to be able to learn from the young people. You know, the children are.
Is your other roommate there?
Kevin, yeah. Kevin's like...
Kevin, come on down too.
Oh. Crazy cameo from Kevin right
Come on, Kev. Come on down. I want to hear what he got to say too.
Yeah. But and see, Robert, it sounds like to me you're not keeping... Hey, Kevin. It sounds like to me you're not keeping an open mind, Robert.
I do. I listen to all music. I listen from hip hop to classical to jazz. The only thing I don't listen to is that deep down heavy metal. I can't stand that screaming, that death metal. I can't do that. I can listen to anything. I can listen to stuff in Spanish. You name it, I can listen to it. After a while, I get annoyed, but I can listen to it.
Well, I don't listen to that for relaxation, but if I'm upset and I want to tap something, then I'll put on some acid or some heavy metal.
Yeah. What you got to say, Kev? Kev, about music?
Music?
Yeah.
I think if you can relate to it and you enjoy it, it doesn't matter what it is, as long as you feel passionate about it.
Mm-hmm.
If it suits you, it suits you.
Okay.
Very good. Very good.
Okay.
What were you and Robbie arguing about or having a discussion about? What was the point of it?
He just said I was old and I didn't understand music of today because I was dropping them off at school and he said, "This is what you call a hit? 1988. Yes, that was a hit. You know, it was Biz Markie, and then we would listen to the old school channel. So that's what, and I was reciting all the rhymes. So I listened to what I wanted to listen to. Now, if I listened to what he wanted to listen to, I'd be listening to Shady 45 the whole time and going crazy.
No.
Let me say this. Oh, go ahead, Rocky.
I think that's like the difference of like our generations. Like our generation grew up on like streaming, and we can. There's artists out there that most people don't listen to, but you can listen to. But I think your generation was more of like a radio generation.
Wait a minute, don't date me like that. No.
Whatever on the radio is what you listen to.
But do you guys stream music? Do you guys stream?
Do I stream music?
Yeah.
I listen. When I was listening to music, I listened to stuff. A lot of people over here in the East Coast, they only listen to East Coast stuff. I listened to stuff that was down south, like Luke. I listened to stuff. Yeah, but the streaming. But I listened to everything. I listened to the underground stuff. So we had streamed different ways. You know, you had the college stations. That's where you got. That was our streaming at the time. So you had the regular radio, but then I had the college station.
Right.
They played the underground stuff that you would never hear on the regular radio.
And
so that's how we stream.
On CompuServe, which is something y'all probably don't even never heard of, and on AOL, you could actually stream on that. But for the most part, we had the CDs and we had the cassette tapes.
And I went to the record stores. I really went in there searching for records. I used to have plenty of albums. I really had to go in there. Some days I took a chance and go, this looked interesting. Let me buy it, you know, and that's what happens.
As a matter of fact, I think you can still do that in some Barnes and Noble, some bookstores. They have an area where you can listen to music.
Yeah. So I spent most of my time at the record stores buying CDs. So I spent all my check working at McDonald's and Burger King, going to buy $100 worth of records. Yeah. You know.
If he has a greater appreciation for buying records back in the day versus streaming. Well, he's an audiophile, but I used to get 45s and I used to get long playing LPs, you know those and things like that. And we had, because I'm from Chicago, you guys, we had house music, so we listened to a lot of underground stuff from different artists that were unknown, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, but I hear what you're saying. It sounds like to me you're saying that there's a lot we are not aware of because we don't use those methods to find those unknown people.
Okay. Yeah. And the college radio stations always played the underground stuff because you could play whatever you wanted because you was really the college station. We don't really have that. Huh?
What would you consider like underground?
Back then to now?
Well, now like, someone's underground, that means like they're not like no one really knows who they are. They're performing in front of like 1,000 people. Crowds. To them is like a lot of people.
To me, at the time, underground meant that they were a no-no on commercialized music stations, and I have to. They were like, what do they call them? Indie people who were doing things that weren't quote unquote authorized by the music companies.
Right. I don't know, Robbie. Coach Jose's here. He might end up coming up talking about music.
I think there is like, there's validity to like, sometimes I'm listening to music. I'm like, I'm listening to nothing. But there's so many artists out there that do actually have deeper meanings and they have the music you want to hear. I think it's, you don't use streaming services like we do. So you don't have a chance to hear those artists because they're not going to get the radio play.
But I have Sirius, and they play everything on there. A lot of time they repeat a whole bunch of it.
It's still radio. Because if you go on all those channels right now, it's going to be Drake all day.
Drake, he got his own channel on there.
Yeah, great artist, but we don't just listen to Drake. There's a whole bunch of Travis Scott people listen to.
Mm-hmm.
Lil Uzi, Young Thug,
21 Savage,
21 Savage,
Yeah.
Future,
Lil
yeah.
Durk, Future. There's a guy.
Lotto.
There's a guy or two guys out of Texas, just like the Mexican OT and Big X the Plug.
Yeah.
And those are like, to
You
us,
lost me now.
extreme artists. But if you guys heard it, you guys probably be like, who even is this person? We've known them for what, like 4 months at this point? Like they're normal artists to us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Cheyenne series only play the hottest songs out there. They do, but there's some in between too.
Over and
It
over.
counts.
And over.
It counts which station you're listening to too on the hip hop. They do play different ones.
I think this is what we'll do, right? I'll give you an album to listen to, and then you give me an album to listen to.
There we go.
And then
That's
so me and Matt will come back up and we'll write down. We'll be like, this is what we got out of it, and then you can write down something you got out of it, and then
Okay.
I'll try to find something where you can look up the lyrics, so you're not.
Well, I listen to them. I have no problem. I can listen to it. I'm gonna listen to it several times. It's not just one time. You know that.
All right, so you give us an
But
album.
he's telling you that you can read it. So like you could do Shazam or something like that.
Yeah.
He's going to give you the opportunity to actually read the lyrics. So in case
Yeah.
you can't catch up or hear what they're saying, because sometimes I know they'll spit so fast. I'm like, I can't keep up with what they're trying to say, but I want to hear what they're saying.
All right.
All right,
We
so
can
you're
do
open
that.
to that, Robert? You're open. Okay, cool.
I'm always.
Now he's open to it. Now he's open.
I've been open.
So we'll do that.
I've been
You give
open.
me an album, and then me and Matt will look through some of our stuff, and we'll give you an album.
Okay. Well, you mix them up too. It's just not one whole album. We mix up songs too.
No,
Different
we'll start
artists.
With an album. We'll start with an album to prove that
One
there's
album?
storytelling.
Okay.
Album, and
Okay.
then later on we can go to songs.
Okay,
Okay.
so if it's gonna take you out, we're gonna put a date on this. Okay, I'm an
Mhm.
engineer and project manager. We're gonna put a date on this. Can you guys have it done in 2 weeks, or can you have it done less than that?
Let's do 2 weeks.
Yeah,
Okay.
like next week, 2 weeks, we'll get it done.
Okay, so 2
Yeah.
weeks. Then I'm going to expect you guys to, and this can be a part of the show.
All right.
Get that date.
Mhm.
That date is going to be February 19th.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Sounds good. Sounds
Yeah,
good.
perfect.
Sound good.
And I want an honest assessment, from
Okay.
each party. Okay?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Good. I'm looking forward to hearing this. Rico
Yep.
says this is going to be good.
I think it will too. I think it'll be.
Tyrone says some of the lyrics on the old school rap was a lot. And then Shannon's talking about his first
Mhm.
concert and how he's been over 500. You've seen over 500. Oh, that's right. Because of his work, he's able to see a lot behind the scenes. Look, Boston Jay-Z says, let's brainstorm some albums.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Robert. You said you had some trivia. Let's go with the trivia so we can get on out
Yeah.
of here.
Yeah. I got 10 questions. Let's see if, especially Robbie. Where'd Robbie go? He took off.
Matthew, we lost him.
We lost them. They're gone. I wanted to see if especially Mr. Sports, if he knew a lot of this.
Well,
All right.
they can come back up if they want to. You guys
Mhm.
want to come back up? If you do, put a 1 in the chat, and then or you can find the link. Okay.
Yeah.
No. All right, you guys.
Sure, Shane, they ran.
I told you they ran.
All right. Let's start with the question, and maybe they come back up in the middle of me doing this.
Okay.
All right. Super Bowl questions. These are all containing to the Super Bowl.
I ain't gonna
And it's an A, B, or C. So
Okay.
let's start with the first one. Who was the first celebrity to perform in the Super Bowl halftime show? A, Jimi Hendrix. B. Cher, C. Carol Channing.
When was the first Super Bowl? What year?
Now you want me to do math?
Never mind. Okay, I would say Cher, but I didn't think because maybe Carol Channing, depending on the year.
All right. So remember, A is Jimi Hendrix, B is Cher, C is Carol Channing. So let me see which letter y'all pick, A, B, or C.
Okay. The first Super Bowl was in 1967. If that helps anybody, so I'm gonna say Carol Channing. C.
Okay.
You all put your answer in the chat, and don't forget we are on a delay, Robert. So hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Look, Rico say fried.
Fried chicken.
Boston JV says C. Okay.
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 I got two C's, an A, and a B. All right. So the answer is C, Carol Channing. That's who it was.
In your face, Shannon. Your face. Okay. Now, look, I'm going to write this down now. Yeah. Okay.
All right. Number 2. How did the Super Bowl get its name? A. Players label lobbied for it. B. From a toy. C. An ad agency suggestion. So A. Players lobbied for it. B. From a toy. C. An ad agency suggestion.
I want to say B, but I'm gonna make a mistake and put C.
So sure, Shannon got B, Rico got
B. I'm gonna do this. Oh, it didn't go in. Wait a minute. Hold on. I should have put a separator in there. I will for the next one. Hold on.
Okay.
Going in. Hold on. Okay, this is
what Jose said C. And MzKim said B.
But I changed my mind.
Too late. Shannon said too late, Kim. All right, the answer is B, from a toy.
Did he put C? C. Shannon put C. Too bad, Shannon.
So. All right. Which team once lost?
Wait.
Okay.
Don't tell me. I think my prerogative to change my mind. Toy is weird, so I have to go with that. Okay. I knew that answer because I don't watch football. Okay, we're ready.
All right, ready? Which team once lost 4 consecutive Super Bowls? A. Buffalo Bills. B. Denver Broncos. C. Atlanta Falcons.
Okay, I'm guessing.
We got a lot of A's. A. Okay. What Rico got?
Rico don't know.
Rico don't know. He'll watch football. All right, I'm gonna give the answer. The answer is A. Everybody is correct on that one.
Okay.
I wouldn't know the answer because
of me and Shannon.
I ate the hawk. Rico's so silly.
Wait a minute. That's a lie from the pits of hell. What do you expect? Do you know Jesus is watching you, Shannon?
Tyrone want to know what years.
I ate the hawk. I don't know what years. Do you?
I forgot. I didn't write that down. I was just writing the questions down. I didn't want to go into years. I do remember them losing back to back. To back.
Oh, that was painful.
All right. Ready for the next one?
Ready.
Who was the first black head coach to win the Super Bowl?
I know he's watching me, Shannon.
A. Michael Singletary. B. Lovie Smith. C. Tony Dungy.
Oh man, I'm not sure. I'm between the last two, so I'm gonna guess. A. Mike Singletary. B. Tony
Lovie
Dungy.
Smith. B is Lovie Smith.
Okay.
And C is Tony Dungy.
Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm gonna go with Tony Dungy because I remember him and I see him commentating, and I think that probably was because he was so good at winning. So okay, I'll go with C.
The answer is C.
Yeah.
Tony Dungy.
Okay.
All right. You
Shannon,
ready for the next one?
I'm still ahead of you, Shannon.
All right.
Look.
Kim's cheating. How's she cheating?
Oh, I know, right?
We're not playing Short Shannon's rigged games over here. She didn't even know the answers, the questions.
Robert, thank you.
All right, ready for the next one?
Ready.
Which company makes the official Super Bowl game ball? A. Nike. B. Spalding. C. Wilson.
I knew you was gonna do that. Okay, this might shake me up. I know it was between Spalding and Wilson. I'm gonna check it out and I'm gonna say C. Because I just think I've seen it on there, and I think I've seen Spalding on other things like soccer balls or something.
All right, we got. So you got C. Short Shannon, Rico, and Jose got C. It is the answer is C. Wilson. Wow.
No, you're right up here, so you won't be muted.
Wow, Short Shannon really going off today, huh?
That's because he's losing.
Yeah, he don't like to lose, but see, this is a game you have to think and know your sports now.
And especially to me, especially.
All right, y'all ready for the next one? Which of these pro football legends never won a Super Bowl? A. John Madden. B. Johnny Unitas. C. Jim Brown.
I know it's not the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that Unitas name sounds familiar.
Rico got B.
Famous. Oh God! Don't tell me what they got. Don't tell me what they got. Dang. Jim Brown. Johnny Unitas. I think I'm gonna have to go with Jim Brown. Was C?
Yes, Jim Brown was C. A was John Madden. B was Johnny Unitas. C was Jim Brown.
See, I know Jim Brown, but I don't know Unitas. I just heard his name. So I'm going to seem like Jim Brown. He was so famous and he was in the movies. Seemed like he would have won a Super Bowl. Okay, I'm going to go B. Okay. I just be the messed up.
All right, y'all ready? The answer is Jim Brown, C.
Really? He never won?
Never won.
Oh, baby. Okay. Stick with him, but I was like, nah, I ain't gonna do a brother like that. I just ain't gonna do it. Okay.
All right. Now, this one, you really got to know your movies on this one.
Okay.
So let's see if you know about this one.
Come on, take what? We tired, fool.
He just want to win. He don't even know if he winning or losing.
I know. And this is sports. You should be way ahead of me. Go ahead.
Which movie thriller was about an attack on the Super Bowl? A. The Longest Yard. B. North Dallas 40. Or C. Black Sunday.
Wait a minute. I thought you was gonna say that movie with Will Smith in it. Now I'm confused. Okay. Say them again, please.
All right. Which movie thriller was about an attack on the Super Bowl? A. The Longest Yard. B. North Dallas 40. Or C. Black Sunday.
Final answer.
Okay.
Oh, Tyrone Harrison said Jim. I missed it. You should have had it up there. I was okay.
Okay. Enrico said Thriller Michael Jackson.
Oh Lord.
The person who don't listen to music wrote Michael Jackson Thriller. All right. The answer is Black Sunday.
Yes, I got it. Did Shannon get it? He didn't get it, did he?
Sure, Shannon got it. And he put Crush Groove.
Well, see, we have to disconnect you now, see, because that's the point. All right.
All right.
Still tied.
All right. This one should be an easy one for everyone. Let's see where everybody get. How much did a 30-second Super Bowl ad placement cost in 1967?
Now, who's supposed to know that?
Anybody can know this. A, less than $50,000. B, $1 million. C, 500,000.
$50,000, 1 million, or 500,000.
Right.
And 67.
In 1967. Let me read that again so everybody could think about the answers. How much did a 30-second Super Bowl ad placement cost in 1967? A, less than 50,000. B, 1 million. Or C, 500,000.
Well, to me, it sounds like 50,000 is too little, and it sounds like 1 million is too much. So the 500,000, was that B or was that C?
Less than 50,000 was A. 1 million was B.
Okay.
And C was 500,000.
Sure, Shannon, I'm gonna show you some sign language now.
Okay. Everybody got the answer?
A. Okay. And
all right.
Wasn't even born.
Tyrone said he wasn't even born. Tyree Marshall. Hey, brother T, what's going on? All right. The answer is A, less than 50,000.
Wow, Tyrone only one get it. Wow, congrats, Tyrone. He tore us all up, boy, on that one.
All right. All right. We got this last one. So how are you and Shannon doing?
We're still tied. This the last one?
This the last question. I had 10.
Okay.
All right. Let's see who can get this. Why was the 2013 Super Bowl interrupted for 34 minutes? 2013. Why was the 2013 Super Bowl interrupted for 34 minutes? A, power outage. B, a protest. Or C, an earthquake.
God, where was I in 2013? Oh man.
Robbie said A. Jose.
Okay. A was what again?
A was. Let me go back in there. A was a power outage. B was a protest, and C was a earthquake.
Power outage, protest, and earthquake.
Mm-hmm.
Well, clearly I wasn't watching that year. Well, I don't think it was a protest. I'm gonna go with elimination. So I don't think it was a protest. Earthquake, like to me, I'll go with the power outage. That is well, let me see.
Okay,
Robert, can you tell us what location it was in?
Nope.
Well, then it must be earthquake.
Okay.
I was gonna go with A, but I'm gonna go with C.
All right, everybody getting their final answers in. I was watching the kids playing basketball. Tyrone. Okay. You ready? The answer is A, a power outage.
No. All right. Let me see who got it. Tyrone Marks, who got it? Now, how is that cheating and I got the wrong answer? Shannon, you didn't know what you're talking about.
He just talking.
Oh, talking about asking for clues. Everybody would have got it. I can ask him on the side and mute everybody else. You know what? It kind of rings a bell. I'm trying to put A. See what happens when didn't I say A first? Didn't I say it? I said it. I changed my mind. That was fun. Thanks. Well, I should have. If I had gone with my first mind, I would have beat Shannon. It would have been terrible. Oh.
But he ended up winning.
No, he didn't win.
Oh, you won?
Yeah, he didn't get it. We tied.
Oh, okay. So again, he loses.
Well, he sure didn't win.
Right. So that's how I look at it. You didn't win, so you lost. We don't play for second place.
Now, just want to show y'all this. I forgot to show y'all this. Shannon got his already. But for those of you that want to get your girl a bling bling helmet, or for men too, I got this on my website. It's $25 on there. I'm selling them for $19.95. And it is blinged out. All right. So if you know anybody that wants one, let me know. Well, that was fun, Robert. We had a good show. And we're coming up on the 2-hour mark.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, please, everybody hit the like button, subscribe. We'll be here next week. We'll have some more fun. I have all kind of entertainment stuff. We'll talk politics. We talk whatever you want. Maybe Robbie probably come back and talk a little bit more about music. Whatever you want to talk about, let us know. Leave a comment after the show. We'll look it up when we figure it out.
There you go, Tyrone. Tyrone Marshall is asking, what's the website? Let me know if you click it and if it works for you.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate you asking. Sorry I came late. Who y'all got winning Sunday? Oh, I'm KC all the way.
49ers. Rico got a goat head for me. I'm going to send it to someone else. I'm going to send it to Shannon.
Now,
So,
Tyrone, if you decide that you want one of those football helmets, if I see that you purchased it, then I will refund you $5 so that you can get the sale price. Okay?
can't beat that.
Yeah, I got. Yeah, I think I have 2 or 3 left. So yeah. But I have some wonderful things on there, and thank you. And I have a whole category that says Valentine's, so you can look in there for all of that too.
Okay.
Said thank
Yep.
you.
Valentine's Day is coming up, guys. Please go to the website, grab something. Things start at $5 and up. You can't beat that. Get a gift certificate. Do what you gotta do. Do not be late.
Skipped you, Shannon.
Yep.
Thank you, Tyrone. Oh boy. All right. So anybody else in here want to say who they going with? Say it now. Say it now. Say it now. You know what? The last time Shannon was telling me that my team was gonna lose, I was like, "You crazy? It's not gonna happen," and everything. And he was going. You know what? I was like, "Okay." He opened the door. So every time my team had the touchdown, I was like texting like boom, 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 boom. I was showing pictures of Mahomes doing like this and dancing and stuff. Oh man. I wouldn't have did that if he hadn't been talking trash, but I was like, well, you want to talk trash? So let's talk. Look, you laughing. Mahomes, get it?
So.
I don't know why you hate that boy so bad. Lord help me. Look at this. Look. The ref help. Oh my goodness. Okay, like the ref. Come on. Look, Rico, the 35 of
Oh Lord. 49ers can't root for KC. Nobody wants the Kansas City, Kim. I don't know what's going on.
Well, because y'all done seen them win so much, you know.
And we love the Patriots. We love them to win.
Because y'all up there. But a lot of people, you know, it's just like with the Dallas Cowboys, America's team. People started hating them unless they lived in Texas.
Yeah, and they no longer the American team. They're the Cowgirls.
Say what you want, but that I really did. I liked the way he played. I just did not want his team to beat my team. But I have to say that he's a good quarterback. You know, I wanted Detroit to come through and win. I wanted it to be Detroit and
the Ravens
and Kansas City. You ain't got to speak for me.
I wanted the Ravens.
I know you did. You told me.
Yeah.
But you know, since the Ravens was going up against Kansas City, I was like, sorry.
And they had a good chance. I swore they had a good chance to do it, but I don't know what happened.
Come to my team. I'll show you what's going on.
Oh Lord. It'd be all that bizarre food he's eating over there.
And the only reason Shannon don't want KC is because I'm rooting for KC. That's what that's for. I'm sorry.
That's
Shannon.
what it is.
It's my fault. Oh, come on, Shannon. We've been over this. Wait a minute. Flowers. I'm not sure what that meant. Enlighten me, Tyrone Marshall. The rest never. Come on, don't be. That's sour grapes and everything, y'all.
Yeah.
Come on, when your team does something and they don't get called on it, you know, it happens all the time. Anyway, but Shannon, you don't have a team because the Indianapolis Colts ain't going nowhere near the playoffs.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Oh, okay. I got you.
Because of flowers.
Yeah. Yeah, you know you a Colts fan. You be, and you live in the city.
So
Talking all that. Probably be walking down the street with his coat stuff on, his coat gear. Him and Patrick. I know Patrick for sure.
about to get jumped and see who can run the fastest.
Welcome to your world. I don't want to come to your world.
Yeah, let me stay away.
Hey, Robert, have you ever been to a town wearing a different team jersey and somebody say something to you?
They look at my size. They don't say too much. Every time I go to a tournament, I always wear something Boston, so they won't say too much to me.
Mm-hmm. I was with my husband one time, and I was in Los Angeles, and you know that's Raider Nation, you know. And some fool stepped to us talking about, y'all know where you are, don't you? My husband said, yeah, I know where I am, fool, you know.
Do you know where you at?
On a Knicks, you know.
Mm-mm-mm.
And I said, Let me see what Rico said. Robert, make sure you take your pacifier and put
From the person that don't watch sports gonna talk trash to me.
What's that all about?
I don't know. Well, all right, we're gonna find out, Rico. We're gonna see on Sunday.
Shannon, go drink your goat milk mixed with pen.
Oh, dang. So Rico just trolling everybody. It's all right. It's all right. Well, let's get out of here because I got to go to work in the morning. I got to do two jobs tomorrow.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, I leave one job and go to the other.
You want me to call in for you?
I wish you could. I got to do Annie tomorrow for a whole week.
Oh, that's going. Ooh, do you have your earplugs or your something with you?
I plan on hiding after tomorrow night. I hear the cues where I know when to kick people out. That's all I want to hear. I want to hear the last song. All right, it's time to go. Just intermission and go. Bye. Those are the only two things I want to hear.
Little Robert, you going to kick your daddy's butt in music. Oh, my. Tyrone Marshall, good night, everyone. I hope you all have a blessed week. You too. Matter of fact, let me just pray us out. Before
we pray us out, I want to say thank you to Short Shannon, Tyrone Marshall, Coach Jose, Robbie, Matt, Kevin, Deb, Tanisha, Cheyenne, Information Man. Thank you for the super chat. Tyrone Harrison, Rico, my sister Annie Bland, Eddie Sullivan, Kenya Wicks, and Daisy Wright.
You only messed up one place.
Who?
You said thank you to Short Shannon show.
Oh, thank you. Well, he did come, so I have to say thank you. You know.
No, look. See.
So we got to say thank you because we appreciate everybody coming through each week. Just leave a comment at the end of the show. We will check it and hit the subscribe button so you'll be with us every Monday night at 9:00.
Shannon, I'm coming for you. All right, everybody, let's say a word of prayer.
Okay.
Thank you, Father God, for everyone that was able to come and help us to enjoy ourselves, because Robin and I have a good time talking with each other. But you know what? It's so much more fun when we have other people. I thank you for Robbie Jr. and for Matthew coming up and their other roommate that actually came on and made a comment. I just thank you, Lord, that everyone that hears my voice now or in the future will have a restful and peaceful day or night, whichever it may be. They'll have your traveling mercies wherever they may go, where their journeys may take them. And Father God, everything that they touch is blessed in the name of Jesus. And make sure that Robert has an excellent day at work and that you give him the energy that he needs to do both of those jobs in sweatless victory. In Jesus' name, amen. Thanks, everybody.
Amen. Bye, everybody. Peace. We'll see you again. Thank you for coming.
All All right. Yeah. Love the show. Love the show.